Boy, I feel old. Hey, Cass, do you want to tell us about something?
I do.
I'm so glad.
Mercy Flesh, this is for you. Scrubs is coming out. We have a release date for this Scrubs. I've seen it called a reboot. It's not a reboot. It's a sequel series. February 25th, 2026. And we got some cast members that, to my knowledge, had not been confirmed until just now. Obviously, we have Donald Faison, we have Zach Braff, we have Sarah Chalk, we had Judy Reyes, and John C. McGinley confirmed as recurring, which makes me very slightly nervous. But we also got confirmed Phil Lewis and Robert Maschio as Hooch and the Todd. They are also coming back and they're in production. I will say, I'm not 100% sure how the Todd as a character works in the year of our Lord 2025-6.
I think they already got him there with the Todd appreciates hotness. Mm-hmm. Like, as long as he's pretty, like, canon horny.
Yeah.
Like, we have some tolerance for that as long as it's not just, like, misogynistic.
Yeah.
Also, we know he works in 2025 because the Todd was my surgeon.
Oh, yeah! Wonder Cat surgeon. Straight up had the Todd vibes.
Black scrubs. Pretty well built dude. Looked and vibed a little like the Todd.
So, fun fact, I've never watched Scrubs at all.
Oh.
But
it's so funny.
But regularly, as someone that works in the industry where I get ridiculous requests from time to time, my favorite comeback is not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen. Regularly, I do that.
Kat and I recently, after she had a certain surgery, we just turned Scrubs on. I think at the pilot and just...
We blew through like 5 seasons or something.
Like both of us fell asleep on couches while it was playing.
It was basically, I couldn't laugh out loud, so I needed something very... But I mostly like comedies, so like I wanted something very familiar that would only prompt up at most. So we watched that and Civil War.
So, Alex Garland's Civil War, which does not have a funny moment in it. But like a lot of it holds up. There are some very dated things that happen.
I don't think we'll hear certain nicknames for Turk or
there's famously a couple of things that have been straight up cut, not appropriate in 2025. Honestly, I think that's a good sign. I think if you look back 20 years and you haven't grown at all as a society, you're doing something very, very wrong. And I think comedy is one of those kind of benchmarks as to where you are. So, but a lot of it still holds up. I do think that you would find it probably pretty funny.
I don't have a problem with the show. I've never gotten in. I've never just gotten around to it.
I think it's a fantastic show. Seasons 1 through 6, and then some of 8.
I would go even further in the, like, if there's nothing you would cut and say that comedy should not hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It should be, like, Blazing Saddles is still hysterical. You couldn't do exactly that now, and that's good.
Yeah.
But comedians can be some of the most progressive people, including very much Mel Brooks. It has always been pretty progressive.
And including Scrubs. Scrubs has an interracial couple in which neither of the people are white, and that shit wasn't happening in sitcoms.
We had Friends. And the big deal was supposed to be that one of them thought Gabrielle Union was hot, which Gabrielle Union is still hot.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no controversy there.
Yeah.
In fact, multiple among them found her hot, and I very much agree.
You said Neil Flynn. We actually don't have Neil Flynn or Ken Jenkins confirmed. So we don't have the janitor or Dr. Kelso. I will say the last thing Ken Jenkins was in 2019. He's probably extremely retired. So I don't know that we'll see him for
Whereas
more.
the
Maybe a
last
cameo.
thing the janitor was in
That we saw was Shrinking.
was a different show by the same
By,
guy.
yeah, by Bill Lawrence. So number 1 still working. Number 2 still gorgeous, amazing actor. So I would be
Still buddies with him.
Yeah, I would be surprised if we don't see the janitor. I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see Dr. Kelso, but I would love to see him for like a cameo. Again, he seems very
I could
retired.
see him doing a cameo as Dr. Kelso, but like as a patient
Yeah.
who's retired and never
Yeah.
wants to see the inside of this hospital ever again. That makes sense as canon.
Yeah.
It would also make
Even
for a
with a
really
cameo.
good episode too.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
just him showing up and maybe even being a little vulnerable. There have been hints throughout Scrubs that he's not quite as heartless as he seems,
Yeah.
although he is pretty brazen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would love to see him for an episode. I'm not necessarily mad
Yeah.
if he doesn't want to be in it.
yeah.
You can catch, me crying February 25th as I see the return of truly this show that got me into loving television. And television is just my fucking passion. It was Scrubs and 24, neither of which I should have been watching at the age of 13, but like, let's
I
not
was
get
also
into
13.
that. Yeah. But yeah, the show that made me love TV. I'm so excited. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry the minute I see new Scrubs on my TV.
I'm excited. I would not be excited about some of it, partially because Scrubs didn't end very strongly.
No.
And whatever. Had I not seen he has continued to grow and his stories are still hysterical.
If he wasn't
And
doing
it's
some
funnier
of his
and funnier.
best work
He's doing
now.
maybe the best work he's ever done currently.
Yeah.
So I'm excited
If
to
you
see
haven't
him do
watched-
that with his cast.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Ted Lasso and Shrinking, also both stellar TV shows.
Shrinking is underappreciated.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso has had its moments, and I agree. I like it. It's very wholesome, very positive, very something we needed during COVID.
Yeah.
But Shrinking is barrier busting, kind of rapidly. You can be laughing and they can make you cry within 20 seconds, but it's just beautiful and heart wrenching.
Oh yeah, that show bitch slaps you
Yeah.
constantly. Anyway, Scrubs.